Good afternoon, welcome back. Players' Championship number 6, a round of 16 game. And it's a game between two players who know each other's game inside out and met in some real high-profile matches
Stephen to throw
over the years. Stephen Bunting takes on
25.
Gerwyn Price, two former world champions, of course.
25.
Those players finding the 25. Gerwyn Price. Oh, he's been made to battle to this stage. Had to
25.
get past James Hurl in a real tight one last time out. 6'5", a very good version of James Hurl as well. Averaged 100.67 to Gerwyn Price's 102.
Outside.
Bunty. He got past Andrew Goulding
Outside.
a little bit more comfortably, 6'2".
And you know when people say, why don't they do the bull up on stage at the World Championship? This is the answer.
Yeah, it's one
Bullseye.
it's one of the questions I get asked the most in the pub when we're sat watching the darts. Why don't they bull up? And I'm saying, well,
Outside.
watch a couple of the Pro Tours and you find out why, because it can go on and on and on.
And here's another one by a quirk of fixture fate. This will be replayed tomorrow evening on the big stage in Nottingham in the Premier League in the quarter-final over this very format, Chris. First
Absolutely.
6 legs.
Do you think it will have any relevance to tomorrow night's game?
No, I think they'll just go and play again and you could get a completely different result. I'm sure there'll be people watching this thinking, right, okay, X has beaten Y, I'm going to back him to beat him again tomorrow night. But you know as well as I do, it doesn't work like that. They can play 10 times and get 10 different scorelines.
Absolutely. This is their 19th meeting in official PDC matches. Gerwyn Price leads that head-to-head 12-6, but has lost their last 2. But prior to that one, 5 on the spin, including one at the match play in 2023.
99.
Probably their most significant match is the 2021 World Championship semi-final, which you'll remember, Rob, played behind closed doors.
It was,
It was a 6-4 win for Gerwyn Price, who went on to lift the title on that incredible runway.
Yeah, I remember, in front of nobody. I'm sure, you know, he was a bona fide world champion. I'm sure he'd love to add another one in front of the packed house at the Alexandra Palace, wouldn't he? Because that would mean much to him. Yeah,
I remember when, because Dimitri won the match play behind closed doors, and the following year they actually did a presentation for him, didn't they? Which I think was a lovely touch.
14
Game
here.
shot.
Gerwyn Price off to a flyer.
Double 14 for a 14-dart hold.
Yeah, the last meeting was earlier this year, wasn't it? In fact, in January in Bahrain, wasn't the Bahrain Masters? Final of that then, Chris, I think it was.
Yes, that Bunty won, of course.
Did, yes.
Unfortunately for him, not ranked.
No.
But a very nice trophy all the same.
Always good to win.
Yes. Especially in that field. It was a fabulous field of players. You know, it's like I say, the Euro Tours don't quite get the credibility from the fans that they should, because it is the very best of the players available.
Well, his Premier League record is just something of a mystery. In fact, he's got a higher tournament average than Price.
Yes.
But he hasn't won a game yet in 5 attempts. And he's put some decent performances in with no results.
140.
Yeah, he's not got a lot of reward, has he?
No, not at all.
But it is it's arguably the toughest school out there, Rob.
35.
You're not going to break, do you?
No, any mistakes is magnified.
Yeah. You're not going to tell everyone that it'll be easy this week. Now he wants 71. Now he wants 32. For 1-2-1, Stephen Bunting.
Beautiful.
Superb ton plus outshot from the bullet.
$60.
Gerwyn Price averaging well over 100 for the day so far. Like I said, been made to scrap
Chris is modestly not pointing out that he tipped
125.
Price at the start of proceedings.
I
But
did.
I will be reminding him if Bunting wins this match, of course.
Yeah, Gezi Price 6-2 win
43.
over Alder Coulter, and then a 6-3 win over Matt Campbell, and then that 6-5 win over a very good James Hurrell.
140.
Bunting's beating Gilding, Thomas Lovely, and Andy Barton's.
180.
Well, that was lovely, that visit there from Stephen Bunting. Couldn't leave a finish whatever he did, but 178 plus 176 here.
134.
Yeah, remarkable to think he's gone up in weight, not by like, you know, a 1% or 2% or 3%.
His darts, I presume you're referring to.
92.
50%. He's gone from 12 grams to 18. That's
quite a shift.
It is a big shift.
Price looking at the top of the shop and
Game
finding
shot.
it with precision. Time was that time when that year when he won the World Championship. In and around that year, he was the premier hitter of double top and double 10 in the world of darts.
Yes, he was the most efficient, and really the only element of his game
87.
that differs is that precision or consistency on the outer ring. When he starts to miss doubles, it tends to just
180.
almost grate, and then he can't shake it off, or as he likes to call it, bombing doubles.
Yeah,
59.
There's been times in the last 5 years or so, more than one occasion, when he's been the premier player in world darts.
57.
Without question, he went into the Premier League finals night in 2023 as a firm favourite and lost in the final to Van Gerwen. He was favourite to beat Van Gerwen in the match play final and lost that match to the great Dutchman. But there have been times when he has been the number one man in darts.
140.
Not at the moment, obviously, and that's the challenge to him to get back up there.
Yeah, and the statistics back that up.
Yeah.
That wasn't a matter of opinion.
44.
Maros Razmat leads Anderson 2-1. Rob Cross is 2-1 down to Kevin Dutz.
100.
Białecki and Heta one apiece. Van Veen leads 2-0 against Watamina and Ross Smith. 1-0 up against Stephen Burton, who must have had a
60.
nightmare opening leg, because his average in the opening leg, 45.80.
I think he won't win many legs with that, to be fair. Tops.
Game shot.
We're witnessing a really excellent exhibition here from these two Arrowsmiths. 2-all it is.
The second ton plus out for
85.
Bunting.
$81.
Anderson. Now 3-1 down to Rasma.
98.
Everything so far in this one going with the darts.
$60.
That trend continue.
125.
Pops in a very tidy 1-2-5. Recovered well with dart 3. That's not good for Bunty. He's going to have to run for cover, which he does
96.
with success on dart 2.
$135.
Well, Rob Cross doing little wrong, averaging 104.24. But finds himself 3-1 down to Kevin Dutz, who's averaging exactly 108.
100.
Tops here for the Welshman. 14
Game shot.
dart finish to regain the lead.
Well, every leg he's won so far, Rod, has been completed in 14 darts.
Yeah.
Model of consistency.
180.
Well, this is some sort of standard here from Stephen Bunting in a match that he's currently trailing by the odd leg in
60.
5, despite averaging 108.
Yeah. 9 more than his opponent.
57.
Oh, 12 more now. After the 60 start. Here he comes.
180.
Quite sure how that squeezed.
No, he did well to force that third dart into that tiny space, didn't he?
That often tells me that the balance of dart when it enters the board is clean as a third 180 in the leg is found. Maybe a fourth?
Odds on.
140.
These players are so good these days. Well, coming down a minute. Double 12, double 6. There it is. These players are so good these days, Chris. You expect one of them to hit 3 180s in our league soon.
Well, if I get my way and we do the dart shootout, which is a play on the snooker shootout, then we would do, because
I'd 1,001, would you?
Yeah, one leg.
140.
Don't know who you're playing, and someone barrier and does the first draw. As the ball comes out, you hear your music. As the second ball comes out, you hear the opponent's music. They both walk out, one leg 1,001. Winner goes into a winner's ball, and the winner of that match draws out the next game.
Right.
81.
Top 64 in the world. Get it done in a weekend.
$136.
This is stunning stuff, isn't it? 170 after 9. The Gezi prize. Will he be forced into having a go at it? He will.
134.
Yeah. Because Bunting is lurking. Price will not take that out. So now they set out another there. Oh, yes.
130.
Replica of Bunting's visit.
Attacking the treble 19, but not finding it first start. And so it looks like Price is going to regain the lead. And if he takes 2 to take this out, Chris, how many darts will it be for the leg?
14 for a 4th time.
Oh, he's ruined it. He's ruined it by being too efficient.
My symmetry is...
That's disappointing, Gerwyn.
That's
ruined. 14, 14, 14, 13
My
now.
OCD's all over the shop now.
Well, I suppose we could say it's been 4 legs in 5 visits every time, hasn't it? 13 or 14, it doesn't really matter a jot, does it? It's the same difference.
5th turn, isn't it?
Yeah, 5th turn to the board.
40.
Bunty's won in 12, 15 and 12, so I expect a 15 dart hold here from him.
He needs to hold, because otherwise Gerwyn Price will be 2 legs in front with only 3 remaining.
60.
Gary Anderson now trails Rasma 4-2. Rob Cross trails Doots 3-2.
40.
Ross Smith doing a job on Stephen Burton, 4-0 up, averaging 105.
$96.
Luke Humphries opens with a 12 dart leg against Willie O'Connor.
99.
Bunting with a degree of control of the 8th leg.
Jan van Veen, 5-1 up on Watamina. I don't think there'll be too many complaints if Van Veen lifted the title today after yesterday's trials and tribulations.
96.
Yeah, where he missed 6 match starts to win the final against Cullen before losing.
No, it's ifs and ands, pots and pans, and it was a good performance.
Game shot.
And there is the 15 with a beautiful 148 checkout.
3 legs left then. Who can win 2 of them?
125.
The old news of the world, best of 3.
Not much room for error here for either player. And certainly not for Stephen Bunting, who's got to break Price either in this 9th leg or the 11th.
Yeah, I know whose shoes I'd rather be stood in.
134.
Their cover shooting from both today has been superb.
Really, at the moment, Chris, the way Price has been throwing on his own darts, Bunting must be feeling he's got to go out in 12 or fewer.
Yes.
That must be what's in his mind. And he's going about it the right way here in this leg, to be fair.
Yeah, well, potentially he's Well, he's on better than a 12, but you're right what you're saying. It's that 4 visits or less to get the break.
Here we go.
135.
Well, that's what he's fashioned for himself, that opportunity. Unless Price, well, that's not going to go now. I say unless Price, it's not for Gerwyn Price. So 46 here. So if he can get rid of it in this visit, he will be in front for the first time and he'll throw for the match, Chris.
Yeah, what a time to get your nose in front in a leg that puts you one away. And then the next leg, you have the darts.
14.
But he's fluffed his lines. Well, there was the opportunity for the 11 or 12 dart leg. Treble 18. Oh, clips the wire.
39.
Well, he just threw that last dart away. And Stephen Bunting, 3 in hand. Double 8. He's missed 4 for this leg. He hasn't
Game
missed
shot.
the 5th though, and Price is not let back in, and Bunting leads. He's got the darts too. Stephen Bunting throwing for the match.
15 dart break of throw. Ultimately, the end was enough, and probably a 15 dart here would be ample.
60.
But a 60 start does give Price the opportunities. Can he take them? Sure can.
140.
Well, Mados Razma, result of the day, beats Anderson 6-2. And in fairness, does average 99.78 in the process.
140.
Super recovery from Stephen Bunting.
83.
That is a super recovery, but it's Bunty still with the advantage. Oh, he just looks a little tight to me. Ross Smith completes the
60.
bagel of Burton. 6-0, 104.86 the average for Ross.
96.
Well, Stephen Bunting, having taken the lead, given himself a chance to throw for the match, is in danger of throwing that opportunity away. That 3rd dart could be worth much gold.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a bad 140, but that was a great one considering the situation he found himself in.
104.
Gerwyn Price leaves himself 78 just in case. We've had some finishing of a ton or more already from Bunty.
Start for the match, double 16.
69.
Match start is missed by the bullet, but Gerwyn Price has got to clean up this 78, otherwise Bunting gets more. Double 12. One of his favourites.
54.
He's denied. Stephen Bunting now will not get a better chance. Double 16. And Stephen Bunting beats Gerwyn Price in the full dress rehearsal for tomorrow night's Premier League. It's Bunting's match. It's Bunting's win. 6-4. Great game. Both players played extremely well, but Stephen Bunting just too hot for Price to handle.